Hello, welcome to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I'm an energy alchemist, sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. Welcome back. If you've watched before, and if not, welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness, it is Friday the 13th. Ooh, how auspicious is that? I love it. Anyway, I wanted to just check in because it's been a day or two since I've done a video, and chances are this weekend I will not be able to do one. I might, who knows, but I will be doing my retail thing. So that usually takes up all the whatever. Anyway, but because of, we just had full moon, we've got all these solar flares, we've got a ton of stuff happening. And stuff is a technical term, So, I was going to say seriously, but no. There's so much seriousness going on. Yes. It's good to look at things seriously, to understand. But please remember, we still need to be lighthearted and bring in the joy. That joy is going to counteract the seriousness. And by seriousness, I do mean that 3D stuff that is going on all around us. And lot of things are going through my head, going through my heart. So let me just make sure that whatever is coming through now is for the highest and greatest good. Thank you, Spirit Team, to allow me to stay focused. Because I think one of the main things, and I know I'm probably preaching to the choir, besides staying hydrated, drinking, so important to stay hydrated so you can stay grounded. Remember, broken record, hydration, grounded, center of the head, invoking the cosmic gold, the gold light and the healing earth energies, letting them combined and flow throughout to help you stay grounded and protected. And mostly what's coming in right this moment is for those of you who feel the calling or feel the urge to participate in protests. That's wonderful. Please remember that as you go and participate in the protests, that you are standing up in your light, that you are holding the focus of calm, of love, of peace. Because that is what is going to be the most important in order for the collective consciousness to move forward and to lift into the higher consciousness. No matter what we may be feeling and have our emotions around, once you get to that place of demonstrating, shall I say, demonstrate peace in action, demonstrate love in action. My understanding is that the majority of those of us who will be participating in demonstrations, that is the goal. That is the intention. Please ensure that you bring in your protection, and that you shine your light, and that you do not engage with any of the lower negativity, againstness, separation, division that may or may not present itself. Because once you engage in that againstness, in that anger, in that rage, in that fear, then they win. Then the negative forces win for that moment. When you are calm, when you are neutral, and it's not a cold neutrality, it's not an indifference, it is neutral. The one who observes through the eyes of compassion and soul. When you're seeing through the eyes of the soul, you see the divine in everyone that you meet. You choose. It is a choice to see that. Sometimes, if you don't see it, put it there. See the divine. Because we all are sparks of the divine, of the unity, of love. That's what's coming through now. And it's not out of a place of fear. It is a place out of sovereignty. To hold yourself, your soul, your energy in such a sovereign field that nothing disrupts it. Yet you emanate the light and the love, and that ripples out. Stand up in the light, but stand down if violence approaches. Sit down. Peaceful demonstrations. It's a powerful time. It is a super powerful, transformative time, and the light is winning. But the darkness does have to have its last hurrah, and the darkness is going to come at full force. But hold true in your heart and in that compassion and in that love. The light is revealing a lot of icky stuff. This is eons, this is years of corruption, of abuse, of suppression, of separateness, of war. It is all coming to the surface now. And it is coming to the surface to be healed and lifted. Yes, you will be triggered. I have been triggered. And what I have found to work, and I think I said this the last time, is to experience the emotions, to give yourself permission to experience the emotion, to let it flow through you, and however that works, doing no harm to yourself or anyone else, but allow yourself to feel it so you can take a look at it and get the message and the healing so it can be transmuted, so it can be alchemized. This is a giant opportunity of transmutation that is going on the planet right now. And a lot of perceived ugly stuff is coming up because it has been held in the dark for so long. It is being exposed, and it is coming for us to witness, to be sacred witnesses to. Let it, because it has no power anymore. Trust that the universe has us. Trust that the angelic forces, our galactic friends, the multidimensional beings all around us are protecting us. They're not going to save us. Remember, we are past that. That is an old thing. I've been, Spirit works in mysterious ways. Suddenly I've been watching this History Channel on Theodore Roosevelt. I am not a history buff. I don't know anything. But watching this, I'm going, oh my goodness. It's so cyclical. I mean, I obviously won't go into it because that's history. And we're not the same as we were then. The whole energetics are different. But it's the same topic of the extreme corruption, the extreme wealth suppressing and not caring about the others, but only caring about amassing great wealth and great power, and let them eat cake. Same thing. However, Teddy Roosevelt came in and did something about it for the amount of time that he could. But we are not in a time right now where it's going to be one person, where someone else is going to step in and save us and be our savior. Yeshua is not going to step in, and Messiah is not going to step in. Whoever, political, leader that you see, the Pope is not going to step in and save us. It is up to us, we the people, as individuals, and then the collective. We are the saviors that we have been waiting for. And I mean that in the sense of we are lifting ourselves up, we are lifting the consciousness, we are becoming whole and powerful in our light. We are the ones making the difference. We are the ones who have tipped the mass consciousness so that we are creating the 5D reality. So please, take care of yourselves. Find the light, find the joy, find humor, bring it, sing and dance. I'm hearing some demonstrations that are taking place. It's singing, it's dancing, it's joy. The darkness cannot squelch that anymore. Be of light heart, be of spirit, be of compassion. Because that is what is happening, is we, the people, are coming together with compassion, with unification. It's a beautiful thing. And when you get triggered into fear, stop. Think of something that you are grateful for. Think of something you love and bring yourself back into your heart, back into that heart center of love and compassion and joy. That will get you grounded. That will bring you back into the love. Because that's what this is all about. Okay, hopefully I haven't rambled too long, because I would like to go ahead and at least pull one oracle card for guidance, for inspiration for us as we approach this weekend, and for the highest, greatest good, and for inspirational, spiritual purposes and entertainment purposes. That's the YouTube disclaimer right there. So let me see who is calling to me. If anyone, yeah, again, two of them. But we're going to go with this one, because I feel like we are in a gateway, at the gateway. So we're going to do the gateway oracle cards. Denise Lynn. Besides, I love Denise. I love them all. I just love them all. But anyway, any messages, any guidance for us as we stand in our sovereignty, in our peace, and in our love, the greatest, highest good of all concern. If you think of it, perhaps visualize the beautiful golden cosmic light with blue light and green and violet surrounding, protecting all those who are choosing to participate in the demonstrations, or as some people can say, all the singing and dancing in the parade. Not that parade. Anyway, let's see what came up. The Gateway Oracle, launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Viewing ourselves as we are travelers on this journey of authenticity, of sovereignty, of unity, and we are marking a launching point. There is no going back. What's coming in is the negative forces cannot win. We have gone past that. We have reached the critical mass where we are launching forward into the new world of unity, of love, of compassion. Yeah, there's still a little bit of, quite a bit, but it's like all systems go with launching this beautiful path. I love that. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe, letting the force of the universe guide us, setting our sails and letting spirit guide, that we don't have to try to steer the course anymore, because that's exhausting. We have reached a critical point where we are going to be guided into the peace, into the serenity, into the oneness, into this higher vibrational world that we are bridging currently. 3D versus 5D. Wow. Let's see if that's anything what Denise might be saying. Inner and outer travel are ahead. Get ready, for you are about to embark on a journey. This could be an inner journey, a voyage to distant lands, or even a project or idea that is coming to life. The universe wants you to know, where have you always wanted to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Launch yourself forward and explore the world around you. However, before any journey, inner or outer, take time to prepare for the adventure ahead. Know where you are and where you want to go. How will you get there? What steps are necessary in order to take this leap? Have a clear vision, but also be prepared for the unexpected. Allow the journey to bring as much joy as the destination. Questions to ask yourself are, how can I prepare for the journey ahead? What is the greatest journey I could embark upon in my life? And what destination will be the most fulfilling? Well, we have been preparing. And the greatest preparation is, of course, being grounded, Maintaining neutrality, the observer mode, from a place of compassion and love. Being open to the divine guidance. We have been preparing for this all our lives. And now we are ready to launch and create the new. We are the embodiment of love and light. Sovereignty, which means boundaries, which means we hold ourselves sacred enough to create the boundaries, the sovereignty, so that any negativity that attempts to encroach is dissolved, is alchemized. Now is the time to invoke your angels, your guides, your ascended masters, your teachers, all of the benevolent beings around us. They are here. We need to invite them in, though, to assist us on this grand journey that we are at the next leg of. We're doing this. Take moments to acknowledge all the hard work that we have done and that we will continue to do. But I take this as a very positive, auspicious omen. Staying true, staying sovereign, looking out for each other, letting the better angels. This is beautiful. All right, I think that's probably going to do it. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, so that we can grow our community. And Tracy and I are going to pop on live again Monday the 16th at noon, because we thought, triggers, maybe an after the fact, maybe relevant, but we just both got the urge to, knowing that what has been going on, what will continue to go on, is going to trigger a lot in us. And how are we dealing with it? And how are you dealing with it? And perhaps some humorous, some very practical. As you know, Tracy's very down to earth and direct. I'm not so much, but you know me. You've been watching me, so you know how I operate. So it's a good balance. It is wonderful. She's always so wise. So we will be seeing what comes through on Monday, the 16th at noon. Tracy and I will go live. We're going to try it again. But anyway, as triggers come up, know that they are simply opportunities for healing and advancement. Not from an egoic place, but from a soul place, from your heart place. Be gentle with yourselves. Hydrate, lots of water, be grounded. Invoke your angels. Deep breaths. Sing, dance, spread your light, joy, and love. We are making a difference in this world and the next. Much love to you, my dear friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings be. Namaste.